Okay, so this week, something huge happened. The whole reality of what AI is, it just fundamentally changed. I mean, we're way past just chatting with a bot and a text box now. AI just learned how to use a computer. And, yeah, it does it pretty much just like you do. No, really, just take a second and think about that. What if an AI could do more than just talk to you? What if it could actually, grab the mouse, click around, scroll, type, and just navigate any website, any app, completely on its own? And look, this isn't science fiction anymore. This is happening right now. This is the new reality as of this week. The whole game has changed, and it feels like it happened overnight. So how in the world did we get here so fast? Well, it all starts with this first massive ripple effect. You see, AIs are no longer just these brains in a jar, right? They've just been given hands and eyes. They can now see a screen and actually interact with it. And that, right there, creates a whole new kind of tech. And what's crazy is, at its core, the process sounds almost deceptively simple. An AI model, like the newest one from Google, basically runs on this super powerful little loop. Step 1, it sees the screen. Step 2, it takes an action, a click, it types something. And then step 3, it looks at the screen again to see what happened and figure out its next move. It's this simple see, act, recheck cycle that lets it handle really complex stuff all by itself. And this new ability, it's given us a whole new term you're going to hear a lot, the computer use agent. And I want to be clear, this is not your passive little chatbot. Nope. This is an active participant. It's an AI that can test software, run through workflows, and navigate websites, even the ones that don't have a special backdoor or an API for bots to use. It's using the front door, just like us. Okay, so that leads us to the second ripple. Because, as you can probably guess, this incredible new power immediately set off a scramble to put up some guardrails. I mean, with great power comes, well, new problems, right? So now everyone is racing to write the new rulebook for security and, of course, regulation. And trust me, the security problem this is creating is already massive. These AI tools have basically become this giant, uncontrolled highway for data leaks. Just think about this. 77% of employees admit they've pasted sensitive company data into generative AI. And if that's not bad enough, about 2/3 of the time, they're doing it on their personal accounts, totally unmanaged. So yeah, this isn't some theoretical danger. It is happening right now. So, okay, how do we even begin to fix this? Well, we're seeing two big solutions pop up at the same time. On one side, you've got the tech fix, basically AI fighting AI. We're talking about tools like DeepMind's CodeMender, which automatically hunts down and patches security bugs. And then on the other side, you've got the policy fix. Governments are stepping in. California, for example, just passed this huge law that forces AI companies to come clean about their safety plans and report any major problems. Which, of course, brings us to our third ripple, the money. Oh yeah, the market has reacted to all this with an absolute flood of cash. But all that investment is also sparking this massive debate. Are we looking at real, sustainable value here, or is this just another speculative bubble about to pop? And you can really feel that tension in this quote from a top private equity guy, Orlando Bravo. He's looking at companies with, say, $50 million in revenue, getting $10 billion valuations, and he's just calling it like he sees it. It's a bubble. And you can see why, right? It feels a lot like the dot-com era all over again. But then, you see a story like this, which kind of tells a different story. A startup called EvenUp. They build AI tools for a super specific, boring, paper-pushing industry, personal injury law. And they were just valued at over $2 billion. See, this isn't some flashy consumer app built on hype. It's a targeted tool for businesses designed to solve a very real, very expensive problem. And that suggests that maybe, under all the hype, there's some real, solid value being built. So, what's the verdict? Is it a bubble or not? Well, let's just compare them side by side. The dot-com bubble, that was all about risky bets on consumer apps with basically no revenue. Today's AI boom, it's backed by huge investments from the biggest tech giants on the planet, and it's mostly focused on business tools that are already making serious money. So yeah, while the hype might feel the same, the actual economics underneath it all, they look pretty different this time around. Okay, so let's bring this all home. Let's talk about the last and honestly the most important ripple. What does all this actually mean for you, for your job, the skills you need, and basically your entire strategy for work, starting today? I think Wharton professor Ethan Mollick put it best. He says, the right attitude is that no one knows anything. And I love that because it's so true. Things are changing so incredibly fast that the playbook that worked for you last year, it's probably already obsolete. The old rules are just gone. So what's the new playbook? Well, it really boils down to 3 things. First, you've got to get your hands dirty. That means spending real time, every week, actually using these tools. Second, you have to value curiosity over perfection. Just explore, experiment, see what happens. And third, and this is a big one, avoid mindless automation. Don't just use AI to replace human engagement, use it to make it better. So here's the big takeaway, the thing you really need to get. Your value at work is fundamentally shifting. It's becoming less about your ability to do the task yourself and way more about your ability to effectively direct, manage, and collaborate with these AI agents to get that same task done. So there you have it. It's all come together. The AI now has the tools to actually do the work. We, as a society, are starting to write the rulebook to manage it. So really, the only question left is, what about you? Now that AI can do the job, what job are you going to give it first?